Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to The Long Dark, episode 28. Appears like we slept through half the day. That could be good or bad. If it allowed our friend the wolf to travel further away, then it would be good. And if we lost out on travel time for no reason, then it would be bad. So I'm sure there's going to be more goodies in here we can get. Just checking to make sure that we opened up everything else. Let's go ahead and grab this book so we have a good fuel source.
I would eat anything right now.
All of these are empty. We are a little hungry. I think we'll just munch on a cattail stalk for now. Now there's a lot more food nearby. There's a whole herd of deer. Actually, I don't know if a group of deer is called a herd. I shouldn't speak out of turn. There are a lot of deer over by the farmhouse.
This stuff will come in handy.
Cured birch saplings. And a cured maple sapling. So let's take a look at, let's see, we have two different rifles. Hatchet, hacksaw. Alright. In our inventory today, we do not have the arrowheads, which we will need. And it looks like we left a pry bar back at the farm? Surely not. Did we really leave one of our pry bars over there? We did. Okay, so that's fine. We'll have to go back for it. I'm okay with that, because I want to go back anyways to make some arrows. Let's assess what else we have here. We need the cured guts. Let's see what's in here. So we've got tinder there. We have plenty of tinder, though. All the spare clothing. Not anything that we need. What's in here? First aid stuff, rifle cleaning kit. Again, not what we're looking for. So at this point, I'm convinced that I left the pry bar somewhere else. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. So we have a 70% bow, 2 arrows, 2 arrowheads, and some feathers, which we can transfer all of. Transfer both arrowheads. So we have 2 arrows, and we should be able to make 2 more. Maybe then we can start practicing with our archery. We don't really have a lot of wood for a fire. I don't think I'm going to take any sticks, though. We have a sharpening stone. Pretty sure we have a sharp. Let me rephrase that. I'm almost. Yes, we do. We have a whetstone. Okay. Let's take the other saplings over there, since that's where the workbench is. It doesn't do us any favors to hold on to it here. Let's see. It doesn't tell us how many rounds are in that rifle versus this rifle. We could take it back with us. Or we could, let's see, if we just unload these bullets. And then we can leave this here, because I don't like the idea. It seems like a good idea of bringing this rifle over to the other area. And then we have 2 of them, but I think ultimately we're going to want all of our time and ammunition to be in one rifle. Alright. So that puts us up to 8 rounds total. And I think I'm actually going to leave the rifle behind so that we have a little more room to carry stuff back. But also because I'm trying to push myself to practice with the bow and arrow. Because even though we haven't made the other 2 arrows yet, we do very much have 2 arrows already. That being said, let's crouch and let's see what's outside the house. Hopefully no wolves. But we have some bait. Something is very close by. Everything here is cooked. Fresh wolf meat cooked. Fresh venison cooked. Fresh rabbit, that's bait. I don't hear anything else. Let's go over here.
God, I have never been so hungry in my life.
And go in the vehicle. See if we can get eyes on what was making that noise near the house. Doesn't look like it. There's a lot here, though. A lot of vehicles and things we can go into. Oh, there's a wolf going after a rabbit. Oh, we're gonna have to put some time into practicing with this bow and arrow. We want to trust ourselves to shoot at wolves with it. All of these houses look boarded up. This one's not. We can go inside this one. Alright, let's save some of our stamina. We have bait. We have a bow and arrow. There's no reason to panic. We're also wearing the wolf coat, so they might not even attack us. Let's get some more crunchy cattail stalks. Surprised the wolves haven't howled yet. There's a wolf over there just eating all the rabbits. I should stay, hunt the wolf. It's right next to our house, but I would like to come over here and make these arrows. I'd like to have some extra arrows, just in case. Seems like the fog is staying the same. It's not really getting worse. So that's good. Ooh, easy does it. It's hard to walk past these cattail stalks and not gather them. It really is. I think we're just going to go really slow up to the top of this hill. If I remember, the biggest limitation with the bow is that you can't shoot while you're crouched. Which is going to make life a little more difficult. Our biggest limiting factor in how many arrows we get to make is how few arrowheads we actually have. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest one pair of guts. 18 minutes is no problem. Not one pair, just one, not a pair. Now we stink a little bit more, fresh guts in our hands. Should be relatively safe. Although there were 3 wolves out here in the beginning. I think one of them went into town, one of them we killed. We will need to pay attention.
I will die if I don't get food soon.
You'll be okay. I know we're very, very hungry, but you'll be okay. Okay, well, I'm picking up this pry bar so that we have one that we can take back home with us. Now, let's go ahead and make arrow shafts. 45 minutes. It's acceptable. It's not a wolf, is it? No, those are rabbits. Oh, little bunny rabbit. No, no, no. I'm not going to get sidetracked. We need more of these arrow shafts. Let's just keep crafting them. I don't think we need this many, but we're going to make them because we're here and we have them. It's nice and warm. All right, there we go. Okay, wind is picking up a little bit. I think we can safely put our rabbit snare here. Then let's head back into our home away from home. As the sun is starting to go down. So we didn't actually make any arrows, but we did make quite a few arrow shafts. That's a rabbit. For some reason that rabbit was hopping along. I was like, is that a wolf? That's a weird looking wolf. No, fresh guts come inside with us. Okay. I was hyper-focused on that bunny rabbit. Whew. Okay. Fresh guts. Cured gut, cured gut, fresh gut. Fresh gut. Cured maple sapling. We can go and put that down in here in case we ever need to make a new bow. Because you cannot repair a bow, so this one at 70%, we're just going to get to use it until we can't anymore. This arrow, I think we're going to go ahead and... we might just practice with that arrow. Didn't really get a lot of firewood. Can break down the chair here. Oop, now we can't see. Okay, we're not all that tired either. Let's go with a stick. We'll start a small fire. I think we'll make some more water. We'll stash the water here, and then we'll make some arrows. And then once we've made some arrows, we'll look at potentially going to hunt some deer. Maybe trying to take out that wolf by the house. As long as we can use arrows to do it, then it should be a lot easier as far as being sustainable. Instead of having to count our rifle bullets till they slowly run out and hunt for them in all the homes, we'll be able to do most of our killing with bow and arrow. That's how I would like to get anyways. Alright, so I think what we need to do is cook some of our mushrooms and rose hops, or rose hips.
I would drink almost anything.
Rose hips, not hops, hips. I don't think we want to drink anything made with hops in this environment. Would be a good way to get tipsy and then not take a threat seriously. So none of that. Go with 2 more liters, 2.5, 2.5. We don't need to stay up too late, but we do want to stay up late. Because we're really barely tired. Halfway tired. Alright, we'll make some more mushrooms. Or some more mushroom tea, rather. And then some rosehip tea. Plus, it's cooking skill. You can't discount the fact that it's cooking skill. It's calories, hydration, pain medicine, antibiotic medicine. It's really good stuff. Okay. That's pretty good for now. Let's put our rock away. We're not going to be hurting anyone. Alright, so we're going to start with some gamey rabbit, of course. And then I think we'll go with the fresh venison. And then take a big old drink of water. So after we made all those cups of tea, how much water do we have? 2.29 liters. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see if the game will let us sleep 10 hours. I don't think it'll let us sleep that long, but we can try. Alright, so it is storming outside, and the sun has not come up all that far. Let's see here. We can prepare some mushrooms. That's 15 minutes. We can prepare some old man's beard lichen. Anything just to help pass the time. We have plenty of torches. Make some tinder plugs, sure. We don't really want to go outside in this weather. Here, we'll drink one of these teas. And we have coffee. We have a lot of feathers. They don't really weigh a whole lot until you have a lot of them. And then it seems a little silly, and we can't really see anything either. Perhaps if I just look at the trunk here. Alright, so we only need to have 3 of these arrow shafts on us. And then here, let's look at our crafting menu here for a second. Because we can plan ahead for this. So to make arrows, it's going to take 1 shaft, 1 arrowhead, 3 feathers. So we're going to need 9 altogether. The rest we can totally take. And leave here. That gives us a little bit of extra weight. Almost half. Together, that's a kilogram, just about. A lot of cattail stalks. I think we should leave some of those here. Leave some of the food behind. Fresh rabbit pelt should be curing. Let's go ahead and drop that. Everything else seems to be okay. So we have 2 arrows, 3 shafts for when this one breaks. We're going to have to do a little bit of target practice. Let's see if we can research this. It's too dark to read. Well, only for a second. Hold on. If we pass time... There we go. It's not too dark to read now. We can read by sunrise. Still too dark to read. Really? How about now? There we go. Researching for 2 hours. Mending skill improved. Storm is over. Everything's lit up. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go make some arrows, shall we? would like another piece of bait, if I may. Let's take this 322 calorie slab of wolf meat here. I think we'll just leave our little rabbit snare over there. Okay, where were we? Simple arrows. 1.5 hours per arrow. Oh my. It's okay.
Oh, I need to find food.
Let's craft another one. Excellent. Now, we have 4 arrows. Three arrows. Because this one is a little busted. That's all right. That's all right. No. Don't do that. Just grab the rose hips. Okay. This is going to be tricky. I feel like I need to practice. No, don't harvest it. Alright. Let's draw the arrow back. Oof, that did a lot of damage to that arrow. Oh, that was the same one. Okay. Alright. Seems to be pretty steady, but we're not that tired. It'd be better if we could shoot from the crouched position, but we can't. That means we're going to have to crouch to get close to these deer, and then try to stand up and shoot an arrow before they run away. It's going to be tricky. But if we can get a deer, it'll be a good amount of food, because I haven't seen an area here to fish yet. And there might be a place to fish further up in the mountains. There is a waterfall. So there's a river we can follow. We can kind of follow the river. But I've been anxious to practice with this bow and arrow for a while now, and a deer is a lot of food. Okay. Gotta be faster than that. That's tough. And yet they keep running. I'm just gonna push them away. Hold on, no, don't run, don't run. Let's see, this is going to be a long-range shot. Oh! Right in the head. Right on the first shot. Wow. Wow. That's what you call skill. L-U-C-K. My. Let's quarter this deer up. Okay, what do we got? Hide, guts. Now we smell like all kinds of food. And we can't run back.
This pack is getting
But it
too
should
heavy
be
to
safe.
carry.
So I'm not going to worry about it too much. If I have to throw the food down to act as a decoy because of a wolf coming after us, I'm going to attempt to defend it since we're using arrows now. Doesn't look like that's going to be a problem though. So we'll just head back home. We'll have a lot of this deer meat we can cook up. How much weight are we actually carrying? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. So So I don't want to hang around out here overburdened and full of the scents of food. But we're going to need some firewood as well to cook all this up. This will feed us for a while. This will allow us to actually explore a little bit. And not have to worry about food for a few days. Which is good. That's good. That's what we needed. This arrow at 1% though, we're going to go ahead and harvest this arrow up, which is why I grabbed 3 arrowheads and 9 feathers, so that we can then turn around and craft another simple arrow. Perfect. So now we're back to 4 arrows. Nice. Being able to make my own arrows really makes me feel good because now I'm not limited by living on rifle cartridges, which is always a thing you want to be careful of. Okay, so here we can put down the deer hide and the fresh guts, 1 and 2. I would like to find a place to fish. But I don't know if we're going to find one here. There might be. There might be. Okay, these are really heavy. Let's drop these and go back out. Okay, so we don't have any smell just carrying these 2. We're going to need some firewood.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Oh, yeah, there's no reason to be thirsty. If we get a lot of firewood, then we can stay up late, melting snow, boiling water, and cooking deer, which is what I would like to do. I feel pretty confident I've checked this, whatever this is that these birds are circling up here. But I'm not 100%. Frozen corpse. Empty. Well, it has been checked. Just need to use the last bit of sunlight here to gather some firewood, some good, dependable, long-burning firewood. Oh, look at that sunset. It's beautiful. Let's see, do we have, yes, charcoal, please. Let's map this a little bit. So the river cuts up this way. We went here to the radio tower, but if there's any chance of there being a place to fish, so I figured it would have been down here by the hermit's cabin. Not so much. Okay. Let's see, the sun is starting to set. So perhaps we should just be good with what we have. Tempted to look for just a little more firewood. Yeah, I think we'll just pick up sticks and look for a little bit more firewood around this area. But now we have arrows and food taken care of. So now we'll be able to do a little bit of exploration and hopefully consolidation of resources. What I would like to do is take some meat, some decoys, a bow and arrow, go over there and kill the wolf that's hanging out near the Milton house. So that will be on our list of things to get done. Could break down this table. Let's do that. All right. Now I think we need to... Nope, not the deer quarters. We need to harvest all the meat out of these. Let's put back down the deer hide. What do we got? Here we go. Harvest.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
46 minutes if I use my hands versus a hatchet. I think we should just use the hatchet. Just for the sake of speed. Yep. So far that's 4 kilograms of deer meat. That's pretty good. 6. Yeah, it doesn't even use 1% off my hatchet for each one. Yeah. It was 1% for 2. That's pretty good. 8 kilograms of deer meat.
I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Excellent. No, that's the window. Looking for the fireplace. Oh, there it is. All right, let's use fir firewood. No, what's a high chance of success? The stick, of course.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
I'm not sure how late we're going to be able to stay up, though. I've already flicked the match, but I'm tempted not to make the fire burn for too long. I think we'll start with 1 fir log and go from there. I don't want to stay up all night. I don't even think we can. We're pretty tired. All right. Let's put in 1 fir firewood, please. And let's start cooking this gamey venison. We're getting tired. We're not exhausted yet. Yep, we'll just keep cooking all this gamey venison up into fresh, delicious venison. So this will give us food and bait, which we're sort of just keeping it all outside in the cold anyways, just to try to help it last longer. Wow, that's a lot of gamey venison. We're gonna commit to doing another piece of fir firewood just so we can cook it all. And that way we'll have it done before we go to bed and end the episode. The sizzle and pop of that venison.
Oh, I could just lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Well, we're going to go to sleep here in a minute. Just going to keep cooking these.
I would drink just about anything right now.
Oh, my fire went out. That startled me. I wasn't paying attention. My fire went out. Oh, it should have been embers. Oh, darn it. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention while it was burning out. Okay, well, we can pop outside, and we can put all this stuff down. So we'll have 1 piece of raw deer meat. I guess that'll be our bait. Decoy. Alright, let's go ahead. Fresh cooked, yep. And then what? More fresh cooked here. A little one, a couple of little pieces, that's good. And then a raw one to be cooked. We're going to have to sort out all of this different stuff out here to see what's what. think tonight we're just going to eat the wolf meat and just drop all these little tiny pieces of meat here. So we'll just eat the wolf meat and 1 piece of fresh cooked venison. That'll do us for the night. And that's where we're going to wrap up the episode. So this has been The Long Dark, episode 28. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. So come back next time as we continue to explore now that we have food and weaponry and try to see what is to the north of the town of Milton. But until next time, take care.